Title: The Haunting of Maplewood Drive. On a chilly October evening, Jake, Mia, and Tom gathered in Jake's basement. Excitement mixed with dread. They had heard the chilling tales of the old house on Maplewood Drive, a place where shadows seemed to breathe, and whispers of a little girl named Clara echoed through the streets. She had vanished decades ago, and locals claimed her spirit still roamed the abandoned halls. "Let's go check it out," Tom urged, eyes gleaming with thrill. "What's the worst that could happen?" "Isn't it haunted?" Mia said, her voice shaky. "People say they hear her crying at night." "Just stories." Jake dismissed her fears. "We'll prove it." With flashlights in hand, they approached the eerie silhouette of the house. The door creaked open, seemingly inviting them inside, and darkness enveloped them. Dust hung thick in the air, and every step echoed like a heartbeat. Suddenly, a loud bang startled them. "What was that?" Mia whispered, her courage faltering. "Just the wind," Jake replied, though uncertainty crept in. They ventured deeper, and a sweet yet eerie child's laughter rang out, sending chills down their spines. "Did you hear that?" Tom's bravado crumbled. "Let's get out of here." "Just a little farther," Jake insisted, leading them down a narrow hallway. The laughter faded into soft weeping, a haunting sound pulling at their hearts. They followed the noise until they reached a slightly ajar door at the end of the hall. With a trembling hand, Jake pushed it open. Inside stood a small room filled with dusty toys and a rocking chair swaying on its own. In the corner, Clara appeared, a girl in a white dress with dark hair, her expression a mix of sorrow and longing. "Help me," she cried softly. "What do you want?" Mia asked, fear gripping her. "Find me," Clara pleaded. "I can't leave." Just then, the door slammed shut behind them. The room grew colder, shadows swirling ominously, trapping them. Panic surged, and Jake shouted, "Run!" They raced toward the door, but it wouldn't budge. The weeping intensified, wrapping around them like a shroud. Desperate, Tom grabbed an old toy from the floor, a dusty doll. "Clara, is this yours?" he yelled, holding it up. Instantly, the crying stopped, and Clara's eyes widened with a mix of hope and dread. "Yes," she cried, reaching out. The moment the doll touched her hand, a blinding light filled the room. But as the shadows recoiled, Clara whispered, "Now you're mine." The light vanished, leaving them in darkness. The door swung open, but as they stumbled out, they felt a chilling grip on their ankles. They looked back, and Clara stood at the threshold, her smile twisted and sinister, eyes glowing with malice. "Thank you for playing," she whispered, her laughter echoing as they fled into the night. The house loomed behind them, a dark silhouette, shadows whispering secrets of those who would never escape.